Dysport is a prescription product containing botulinum toxin A complex. Dysport is indicated in various treatments in neurology and aesthetic medicine, such as frown lines. After reconstitution in the vial, the Dysport toxin complex disintegrates to release the free neurotoxin. The active neurotoxin is a protein made of two peptide chains, a heavy chain and a light chain. The light chain is the active part of the neurotoxin. The heavy chain binds to the nerve membrane for internalization of the toxin into a vesicle. Injection into the targeted muscle is required to achieve the intended result. After injection, molecules of the neurotoxin within Dysport diffuse towards the neuromuscular junctions. If a high dose is injected, more neuromuscular junctions will be affected, increasing the field of effect. The free neurotoxin is concentrated at the presynaptic membrane by a low-affinity ganglioside binding site. Following this initial binding at the presynaptic membrane, the neurotoxin binds with very high affinity to a protein receptor on the surface of the junction. After completely binding, the molecule is internalized into the nerve ending in a vesicle made with the cell membrane. A part of the heavy chain then binds to the inside of the vesicle, inserting into the vesicle membrane to form a pore and actively acting to transport the light chain across into the nerve cytosol. The light chain, the active part of the neurotoxin, is then released free into the cytosol, where it reaches its final target, the SNAP25 protein. SNAP25 is a protein which is part of the normal synaptic vesicle binding apparatus for docking and fusion of the synaptic vesicle. The Dysport light chain actively cuts part of this SNAP25 protein. As a result, the cleaved SNAP25 on the membrane surface of the nerve cell cannot bind with the other members of the snare complex. This prevents the synaptic vesicles from docking and fusing with the nerve synapse plasma membrane. Release of the neurotransmitter, acetylcholine, an essential part of the muscle contraction process, is therefore blocked. As a result, the activity of the neuromuscular junction stops. There is reduced or complete prevention of the signal transmission, resulting in the muscle contraction being partially or completely blocked. Eventually, the original neuromuscular junction regains the ability to work again, and normal muscle function is restored. Dysport relaxes the muscles involved in the formation of dynamic wrinkles.